Hey guys, it's cbgray coming to you guys live with another Destiny video. How are you guys doing today? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the dawning because clearly, as you can see, the tower is snowy. Evil Levante's here and it's time for the dawning. And I just want to clear up any confusion for anybody who it may be your first dawning, or maybe you just need a couple pointers on just how everything works. I'm going to try to keep things very simple. Going to try to be brief. Hopefully this video does end up being helpful. We're going to go over all the recipes. We'll go over how to get the new fusion rifle, when we'll talk about how to get the essence as well. And yeah, we'll just try to keep it short and as concise as we can. So I really do appreciate it. I want to get right into it. Just want to say thank you though so much for all the support. It's crazy how close the channel is getting to 100,000 subscribers. And for that, I just want to say I'm just so grateful and just I love you guys so much. And now let's go ahead and get to the video. Happy holidays, by the way. So starting off, guys, I know that you're going to spawn in and see that Evil Levante's here. You're going to kind of talk during. When you do, you're going to end up in your inventory getting this oven that you're going to see here. Once you get the oven, you're going to have a cookie you're going to have to bake for Zavala. It'll say exactly the ingredients you need to put on it. And when you choose your first two ingredients and then ultimately put in your essence, you'll be able to have a cookie be made in your inventory that you'll use in essentially talk to Zavala, and you'll also end up doing the same thing for Amanda Holiday. Those two acts right there are going to not only kind of kick off the dawning, but the one thing it's going to do is allow you to get the ship from from Amanda Holiday, which is really cool because there's some really cool custom perks on this ship that you're going to be able to get. So you're going to want to right off the gate go ahead and make those first two cookies for Amanda Holiday and Zavala. The other cool thing that's going to happen is when you do pick up your Zavala cookie or give it to him, he's going to give you a package, and the package is going to be in your inventory slot. When you have that package and you turn it in, it's a blue, by the way, so it's like a blue package. I don't have it in front of me right now, but it'll be in your inventory. And when you turn that in, I was actually lucky enough to get the fusion rifle in the first try. So I had the fusion rifle in the first 15 minutes of the dawning, and this can be you as well. Now it's not completely guaranteed. I have heard that some of the other weapons can drop, like the avalanche, the new version of it. I have the old version just so I could show it, but I heard that you can get the old school avalanche in new form, which is pretty cool. And then I heard that you can even potentially get the cold front as well. So that's pretty cool if you can get some of these old dawning weapons as well. But I was able to pick up the new one very quickly. So the second I turned in the stuff to Zavala, I was able to get it. So a lot of people are asking how you can get the fusion. As you're turning in these cookies to the different people, and as you're going through these bounties and everything and collecting packages, you'll have chances for this to drop. So same deal, I did the bounty for Spider, where I gave Spider his cookie. And when I gave him his cookie, I had another package that dropped. And no, it didn't give me the fusion, but it could have. So continue to give cookies to all the people around the solar system, and you'll have more chances to get the weapons. So that's kind of the first part. Now you might be saying though, I know I need to make these cookies, but I have no idea the recipes, and I don't know how to get a lot of these materials. And so we're going to go through very quickly how to get all of the recipes so that you guys can just know what to do. So let's just kind of go right off the top. So a lot of people have been asking how to get a lot of these, so I'm just going to start at the top and we'll go from there. I want to credit Eugene USA 26 on this Reddit post because he has all of this in a very concise way and it's just easy to check out. So I'll link this as well, and thank you for that, just in case anybody just wants to see a list. But just going down the line, first the balanced flavors, you'll either need to get kills with a scout rifle, sniper rifle, or bow kills, or pulse rifle kills is the first thing. The next piece would be the bullet spray, and with bullet spray it's going to be SMG, auto rifle, or LMG kills. The next piece is Cabal Oil. That one's pretty obvious. If you kill Cabal, you'll get Cabal Oil. With the Chidden power, that was for hive kills. For Dark Ether Cane, that's Scorn kills. The Delicious Explosion is going to be grenade or rocket launcher or grenade launcher kills. The Electric Flavor is going to be art kills. The Ether Cane is going to be fallen kills. Finishing Touch is going to be finisher kills. And you can see how some of these, like the name kind of gives it away on what it is. So a lot of these weren't are kind of intuitive, to be honest. The next one's Flash of Inspiration. That's create orbs of power. Impossible Heat is going to be solar kills. Multi-faceted Flavors is going to be multi kills. Null Taste is going to be void kills, as you probably would have guessed. Perfect Taste is going to be precision kills, perfect shots, obviously. Personal Touch is going to be melee kills. Pinch of Light is going to be collect orbs of power as well. So that's going to be actually collect them. The other one with flash of inspiration is going to be create. So make sure to keep that distinction. So flash of inspiration, create orbs. Pinch of light, collect orbs. The next one is sharp flavor, which is going to be sword kills. Excuse me. And then superb texture is going to be super kills. Taken butter, obviously taken kills. And then vex milk is going to be vex kills. So that's going to be how you can get all of your ingredients to ultimately make your cookies. Because as you're going to see, and I'm going to show you a quick example real quick, one way that you can see the cookies that you need to make. So let's say, for example, when you need it to make ill fortune cookies for spider, because that's one of the things on the list. And maybe I didn't know how to get dark ether cane. So that's when, just like I mentioned, you would now know that just like I said, dark ether cane is from scorn kills. You'd be able to get the dark ether cane from scorn kills. And then the next thing would be impossible heat, which is from solar kills. So you'd be able to go and get solar kills to get impossible heat. And now you're probably looking at me like, well, how in the world do I get essence of dawning though? Great question. Essence of dawning, the main way that that's going to come is going to be from activities. So I would recommend going and running Lake of Shadows over and over, because it's a strike you can get done in 5 minutes. You get 9 from that. If you do playlist activities, you get 12. If you do public events, you get 5. So I've ran a few different tests on stream, and that's at least the findings that I found so far. But the sweet spot for me kind of seemed like running Lake of Shadows. If you're getting 9 every 5 minutes, like I don't think you can beat that. To be honest, I mean, I'm sure there's different ways to do things, but you know, like it's a pretty good method. So with that being said, you can also see sometimes that you can also tailor certain ingredients from your bounties. So you see that some of these bounties, getting them done gives you random ingredients, and also bright dust, which is pretty cool as well. So that's one thing that's nice about the bounties. You can also get Dawning Spirit. I've seen a lot of people saying, how do I get Dawning Spirit? You can get that from bounties as well. And you can see that from the weekly bounties, you can even get 30 Essence of Dawning if you go and knock out your weeklies as well. So another very easy way to get Essence. But I would recommend, if you already had knocked out your bounties, that's what I would go do. Also, you can see, like, for instance, if I needed Vex Milk, I could also do a bounty to get Vex Milk. So there's a couple different variations that you can do in order to get the ingredients that you need. And now ultimately you might now be saying, well, now I need to make certain cookies, and maybe the cookies that I have, some of them I have the recipes for. So like for some of these, you can see that I definitely have the recipe for how to make a chocolate chip cookie, which is what you need to make for Amanda Holiday. But I might not know how to make some of these other ones, like 1,000 layer cookie or lavender ribbon cookies, or whatever the case may be. Some of the cookies that I don't know the recipes for yet. And so for that, I'm going to go ahead and give you the recipes for all of them now. So once again, as I said, make sure to check out that Reddit page if you would like, because it's all put in a very nice way. And I think it's just a nice collective way to check out as well if need be. But so with the Amanda Holiday chocolate chip cookie, that's Cabal Oil and Null Taste. For Eva, the classic butter cookie that we give her, that's Taken Butter and Superb Texture. For Devram, you'll give him the Gentleman Shortbread, that's Ether Cane and Perfect Taste. For Eris, it's going to be the Ascended Oatmeal Raisin Cookie, which is Chitin Power and Finishing Touch. The Crow, you're going to give him the Bittersweet Biscotti. That sounds good. Dark Ether and Balanced Flavors. For Zavala's Gallardoodle, that's Ether Cane and Delicious Explosion. For Spider, the Dead Candy Ghost, that's Dark Ether and Flash of Inspiration. For Drifter, it's Dark Chocolate Moats, Taken Butter and Null Taste. Hawthorne is Elixni Birdseed, that's Ether Cane and Personal Touch. Akura is Traveler's Donut Hole, Cabal Oil and Flash of Inspiration, Saint 14 Lavender Ribbon Cookie, Vex Milk and Personal Touch, Petra's Venge, Ill Fortune Cookies for those, Dark Ether Cane and Impossible Heat. Failsafe is the Infinite Forest Cake, and with that it's Vex Milk and Impossible Heat. The next is Zur, he'll be here Friday. Strange Coins, Taken Butter and Electric Flavor. So my D1 people, you'll know exactly what that's about. But so for Strange Cookies, Taken Butter and Electric Flavor for Zur. Banshee 44, Telemetry, Tapokia. Tapoca. Oh my gosh, I've never had it before. I kind of want to Google it and see what it is. Tapioca. I've never had it. Obviously, I was deprived as a kid. That ingredient. And so with the whatever that's called, that's Vex Milk and Bullet Spray. Don't grill me for it. I'm gonna get grilled for it. Oh well, I didn't have it as a kid. I don't know. And then Ribbons, the 1,000-layer cookie, that's Taken Butter and Delicious Explosion. And then lastly, we have Lord Shaxx. He has the Vanilla Blades, which is Cabal Oil and Sharp. So those are the two for that piece. So that is going to be how you're able to go ahead and knock those out. So, and sorry, I meant to say Sharp flavor for Lord Shaxx with the Vanilla Blades, Cabal Oil, and Sharp flavor. And so with that being said, those are the recipes. There's a few more that are still yet to be discovered. Like I said, I have that Reddit page linked, so double check that. If more is to come, I'll also pin it in the comment if the others get found. That being Shahan's Blueberry Crumblers, Tess's Bright Dusted Snowballs, and then the Varric's Etheric Cold Snaps. For those so far, for the Blueberry Crumblers, there's Ether Cane and Bullet Spray. For the Bright Dusted Snowballs, Chidden Power, and multifaceted flavors. And then lastly, for Varric's, the Etheric Cold Snaps, Chidden Power, and Sharp flavor. So those are still pending, kind of those three, but give those a shot. And I'll keep you posted on those three. But yeah, that's going to be kind of it for the holiday event. So if you now know how to make your recipes, you know how to ultimately make your cookies. So you know that you're going to take the recipes that you get. You're going to use those that you found out in the wild, because I told you how to earn everything now. Once you earn those things, then you just need to get some Essence of Dawning that you can do from activities, as I mentioned. Once you have enough of your materials, you'll essentially make a cookie. You take it to whoever it belongs to, as I just mentioned who it belongs to, and then you get packages. Through those packages, you can get some of the weapons. So that's how you can get the fusion, and that's how it all comes full circle. So happy dawning. There's a lot of stuff in the Eververse as well, too, that obviously you can pick up for some of the other things. You're like, where's all this other stuff? Unfortunately, it's in the Eververse. Bright Dust, Silver, for whatever the price may be. Go pick those things up if you do want it. That's really up to your own accord. But that is all for the video. I hope it was helpful. I appreciate you guys so much. Hope that you have an amazing dawning. Thank you so much for watching the video. And with that, I'm going to talk to you guys in the next Destiny video. Thanks. I love you guys.